be a couple of hours. G'day. I was hoping to get hold of a file. I wanted to see the citation for a military cross awarded to a bloke called MacDonald. Lieutenant Edward he was at the time.
Put in an application?
No. Didn't know you had to.
Can't see a thing without an application.
Can I do that now?
Yep. Take 3 days to go through.
3 days? Look, mate. I come all the way from Brisbane. My best mate was killed in that mission. I just wanted to be able to tell his kids that he got a mention.
Hang on. What'd you say the officer's name was?
MacDonald. Edward.
What's your mate's name?
Murphy. Mick Murphy.
Doesn't seem to get a mention.
Does anyone else get a mention?
Hang on. Sorry, mate, regulations. No one's allowed to read these files without the proper clearance.
You're allowed to read them, ain't you?
Of course I can read the bastards.
Tell me, when you're reading them, do you usually read them quietly to yourself or sort of out loud?
You strike a hard bargain, mate. Lieutenant Edward John Alexander MacDonald. Despite the loss of his entire platoon, Lieutenant MacDonald mounted an attack on the 3 enemy bunkers which surrounded St. Francis Mission, killing all enemy occupants. He withdrew only when his ammunition was exhausted. Thus unarmed, he returned alone to Henderson perimeter 3 miles away, gathering valuable intelligence of enemy positions. His courage and valor are an example for all those who serve in the AIF.
Couldn't this have waited, Corporal?
No.
Sit down.
I was at Victoria Barracks in Sydney today.
Yes.
I read the citation for that military cross. You're a bloody liar as well as a coward.
I'm getting sick of hearing you go on about that business.
That's why you lied, isn't it? You thought we were all dead. Now I've come back to haunt you.
You're not haunting me, Davidson. You don't worry me at all. It's the ravings of a demented corporal against the word of an officer.
Gentlemen don't lie, Captain.
One more word and you're on a charge. One more word.
I'm not the only witness to what happened up there.
The rest are dead.
There were Japs there too, you know. One of them's right here in Cowra.
Nobody would take the word of a Jap.
What if he speaks English and his story substantiates mine?
Who is this Jap? What's his name? I asked you for his name.
Smith. Bill Smith.
Sanananda. Took a lot of Jap prisoners in the Sanananda area. This could take all night.
報酬がお前に会いたいとよ。
I'll see that he gets back. That's all, thank you, Private. Sit down. Would you like a whiskey? Whiskey? I suppose you're wondering why I brought you here. The fact of the matter is, I think we have something in common. It says here that you were found unconscious at a place called St. Francis Mission on the east coast of New Guinea. Is that right? Are you having trouble understanding me? Am I speaking too quickly? I know you can speak English. I'm not asking you to say anything harmful for Japan. This has to do with a personal matter. I'll speak very slowly and you can just say yes or no. Were you at St. Francis Mission? This was a place with a Christian church, a clearing. Many of my men were killed there. It says here that you were captured there. I know you can speak and understand English. I'm ordering you to answer my questions! You won't get into any trouble. You can take my word as an officer on that. I just want to know what you saw at St. Francis Mission, and then you can go. You know, you're very lucky to have been sent to Cowra camp. There are many worse places. Camps where Japanese POWs are treated very badly. Many of you are going to be sent to one of those places soon. Hay Camp. Very hot. Very uncomfortable. If you don't cooperate with me, I'll see that you are sent there. What do you want?
I'll take him back. Come on. That was my fault. I'm sorry.
Why are they sending some of us to another camp?
Who told you that?
He did.
Well, you're overcrowded here. It'd be better for you, wouldn't it?
No. No. It will cause much trouble. It's exactly what Shimaima's been waiting for.
I've been promoted to sergeant. I'm in charge of security in the Japanese compound. Why will moving you cause trouble?
Difficult to explain. The problem is very Japanese.
Try.
We are in a shameful situation. A Japanese soldier should not be taken prisoner. It brings great shame on him and his family.
What if he can't help it?
We should die.
But what does this have to do with the move?
Here in Cowra, everyone is shamed. We are our group. The group is all we have. To move us, we'll destroy it.
Go on.
People will be confused. The strongest will lead. And to them, death is the only way.
You mean for a few?
For everyone.
And you?
I am Japanese.
Where do they hear these rumors? They've got a better intelligence system in there than we have.
The Japs will take us for a lot of pansies if we start rescinding orders every time they get upset.
So surely we don't want a mass suicide on our hands.
They all seem to have made suicide attempts at one stage or another.
Does that mean we should encourage it?
Gentlemen, this is all purely speculation. Anyhow, the die is cast. HQ's got the wind up. They say reduce the numbers. It's an order. It's out of our hands.
If they tried to escape, they'd be sitting ducks. We'd slaughter them.
Maybe that's just what they'd want.
They launch an attack on us and die in the process.
It makes sense.
Sense? It doesn't make any sense at all.
It happened in New Zealand. And they only had a handful of Japanese to contend with. We've got a whole battalion.
Now, if what you say is true, and they have got these suicidal tendencies, then we've got to stop them feeling sorry for themselves. Increase the comfort rations, give them some more baseball gear, gardening equipment, anything you think they'd like.
So I
And
don't
we'll review the situation as it's needed. Right, thank you, gentlemen. That's all. Everything's under control.
Oh, you must have known something, Stan Davidson. Just taking some bread out of the oven.
Pub just got a new delivery.
Oh, lovely. I'll put them in the icebox.
Where's the kids?
They're staying the night at the Ruston. One of the mothers at the school was saying that people that live near the POW camp can't keep dogs.
Hey?
They keep disappearing. The Japs are stealing them.
There are no dogs at the camp.
No, the Japs eat them.
You don't believe that, do you?
Why not? They eat all sorts of funny things. After all, they're not like us.
They're different, but that doesn't mean they eat dogs.
Stan, I can't understand how you can stick up for them. Especially after what they did to Mick. And you.
I did some pretty terrible things up there myself.
No one can blame you for that.
Sal, in war, I reckon we're all capable of absolutely anything.
You've gone soft on the Japs, haven't you?
Since I've been at the camp, I've got to know a bit about them.
They're not Christians, Stan.
I was a Christian, Sal. But all that went out the window in New Guinea. Up there, I was no better than they were.
That's not true. You could never do the things that they have done. You're not an animal.
I ran my bayonet through a helpless, wounded man. I tried to kill him in cold blood. If the Japs are animals, then so am I.
I'll never forgive them for killing Mick.
Sal, they didn't kill him. It was his best mate. It was the Japs who wounded him. But it was me who fired the shot that finished him off. He couldn't possibly have lived. He was in agony. I had no choice.
How long was he like that?
A day and a night. I've wanted to tell you.
You saw Mick go through all of that. And you still say the Japs are no different to us.
It could just as easily have been the Germans or even the Italians. It could have been Vittoria. It wasn't the Japs who killed Mick. It was the war. They try to kill us. We try to kill them.
There's no point talking about it. Only a man can understand it.
What a stupid thing to say. Do you think it's easy for the women waiting at home? Do you think it was easy for me all those months when I didn't know what was happening to Mick?
It's not what I meant.
You men think that we've got it so easy. It's not easy sending your men off to war not knowing if you're going to see them again.
Our world has been shattered. The impossible has happened. For the first time in history, an invader has conquered Japanese soil. Our island of Saipan has fallen to the Americans. Our defenders fought to the bitter end. Thousands of women and children chose to die with the soldiers rather than be taken prisoner by the enemy.
我々は今後どうやって戦うべきかを夜分申し訳ないが話し合いをしに来た。今日本では女子供までが身を投げ出して戦っている。貴様は何やってんだ！貴様にはお国の危機と貴様にはこの人どっちが大切なんだ！
Imprisonment is hard for any man, whether he's Japanese or Australian. And we've all got to do our best to make things as civilized as we can for each other. I've called you hut leaders here this morning because I think it's important that you should know that we all understand how you feel. To help the newcomers settle in, I'm presenting you with some baseball gear and gardening tools, as well as a selection of Japanese books and a piano. I hope these gifts will make the time pass more easily for you. That's all, thank you. Good morning.
今日初登場の皆さんに集まってもらったのは
こんにちは、皆さん。突然ですみませんが、ホーデン少佐の事務所へ来てください。
何のために？
ホーデン少佐から聞いてください。
Guard, escort the prisoners. By the left, quick, march.
Gentlemen, I don't intend to beat about the bush. We all know the camp is crowded. As of Monday, all Japanese ordinary ranks will be transferred to another camp at Hay.
皆さん、キャンプの人間が多すぎるので、月曜日の朝から普通の位の者全員がヘイキャンプへ移れます。
Very bad business. Why can't we all go?
Because you'd be even more crowded than you are now.
全員でそこへ行けばもっと混んでしまうからです。
It's been ordered by my superiors. We must both accept that order.
上からの命令で仕方ないと。
I've given you the weekend to prepare. Well, thank you, gentlemen. That's all. I'll see you on parade in the morning.
You must try to stop it.
What if I can't?
It will be very bad.
Forward! Ho! Prisoners forward!
南さん、私が思うのにこの移動の命令は我々だけのことにしておき、日曜日にみんなに発表しましょう。
公衆側があんたたち3人に会いたかったほどの重要なこととは何なんだ？
公衆側は我々の一部を移動する。班長会議を今夕6時に行う。全員に伝えてくれ。我々は全員の意思を代表しなければならない。
しかしながら南殿、皆の意見がどう傾くかお分かりだったはずでは。
全員の意見を聞こう。自分の意見があるなら会議で主張したまえ。
Hello.
Hello.
You're going hunting?
There's a rumour that the Japs are going to break out.
I came out to tell you that. If they break out, you'll see the flares. But forget about that. Just lock yourself inside and lay low. They won't be out to harm women or children.
How do you know?
Just take my word for it. You go running out the door with a gun, they'll defend themselves. You lie low inside and they won't bother you.
I'll look after my family the way I think best.
You're asking for trouble.
You're afraid some of your Jap friends are going to get shot?
Sal, just be careful.
ということだからみんなよく考えておいてくれたまえ。
この僕は一等兵やから行かなあかんのか。これで僕ら離れ離れになるんですか。
本当はな、俺も一等兵なんだよ。でもな、軍曹になると食い物がいいだろう。だから俺は軍曹だって言ったんだ。
しかしもう遅いな。下士官だと思われてるから大石は残されんな。
僕も行かないといけませんね。
そうだ。
でも淳二さんは残されますね。
ああ。
むしろ彼らの欠点とは日本人に対してひどく無知なことです。この移動が我々にとってどういう意味なのか彼らにとっては全く理解できないんです。しかし人員過剰なのは事実であり、これがおそらく彼らの最善の解決案なんです。ここのところを我々が重々理解してあげた方がいいと思います。
自分らはここで一体何を討議してるんだ。討議する理由なんか一つもないじゃないか。自分らの本分は明白である。名誉ある戦死を遂げるまたとない機会じゃないのか。自分らは生きては日本には帰れないはずだ。国の良心のことを考えてみろ。貴様はどこで生まれた。
私は佐賀で生まれました。
そうか。俺は山口だ。貴様の両親も家族も俺の家族も名誉ある戦死を遂げたと南の国で死んだと必ずそう思ってるはずだ。それなのに貴様も自分もここで何をしてるんだ。自分たちは一体ここで何をしてるんだ。生き味を晒しながら生き延びてやらないか。我々に残された道はただ一つ。名誉ある戦死以外何にもないんだ。戦いしかない。忠孝を尽くすべき両親に対して男であることを忘れるな。
そうだ。
この男を見ろ。彼らには妻子がいたはずだ。国には年老いた父も母もいたはずだ。だがこの男は名誉ある戦死を遂げた。名誉ある。一体死んで何ができるって言うんだ。我が愛する家族、我らが愛する祖国、これらに真に貢献できるのは生きていてこそ何かできるんじゃないか。みんな生き抜くんだよ。生き抜くんだ。恥なんかじゃない。みんな死なないでくれ。死ぬなよ。生き抜くんだ。
ぶれんのか飛んで。
At first, it seemed Shimoyama would overpower everyone. Who could be single-minded enough to resist him? But so many who had remained silent all these months now recognized that they could no longer sit on the fence. Suddenly, I was surrounded by moderate voices, men like me who felt deeply the shame of being prisoners, but who saw Shimoyama's plea for mass suicide as a senseless waste. After 4 hours, it seemed that consensus would be impossible to reach. A vote by the whole camp would be the only way to break the deadlock. Each hut would vote separately. Each man would have 2 choices: to obey the Australian order, or to join in a mass breakout. Life or death. The final decision would depend on the outcome of each hut meeting.
軍人の本分を拒絶し、先人君の教えに反する売国奴がいたら手を挙げろ。そんなものは我が藩にはおらんはずだ。
生を望む者は挙手をするように。本当にこれでいいんだな。はい。26番。し。せ。し。せ。せ。し。せ。し。
せ。
しだ。
よし、決断は下った。敵の命令を拒否し、受けた恥ずかしめを進むため、我々は敵に総攻撃をかける。次の問題はいつ決行するかだ。よし、今夜決行。今夜だ。
Barry. G'day, Sarge.
How's Triggs?
Oh, I don't know, Stan. Something's up. There's a lot of activity around the huts tonight. Look,
They're at it again.
That's blankets they're carrying. How long's this been going on?
About the last half hour, mainly. And they're a lot friskier than usual. And a whole lot of them are taking showers.
Showers?
Yep. In and out of the ablutions like the drought's about to hit. I wonder if this transfer business got them shaken up.
Can't go in there.
What to see you?
Look, please wait. And I'll see.
Yes, Davidson, what is it?
I'm sorry, sir. I'm sorry to disturb you like this, but it's the Japs.
All right, just tell me.
Something's going on. All the guards are reporting unusual activity. The Japs are carrying armfuls of blankets from hut to hut. Murray saw one of them running around with a whole lot of baseball bats. They're all taking showers, sir, in the middle of the night.
Unusual activity. Showers and baseball bats. Listen, Davidson, these men have just been told they're about to be separated. They've been through war together. They've been through defeat together. They may never see each other again. And you expect everything to be normal? You got a head on your shoulders, boy. Use it.
I'm not going to let this pass.
Listen, all right, just drop it. Davidson, I'm sick to death of your vivid imagination. They'll have settled down by the morning. Now get back to your post where you belong and stop wasting my time.
My world has turned upside down. My new family is preparing to destroy itself. If I choose to go with them, I will betray everything I have come to know and believe. If I stay, I will betray my friends, my blood, my country. Which can I choose?
Australia! Australia! Jump! Attack! Cowra! Australia! Hell! Jump! Attack! Cowra! Hell! Matsumoto out! Cowra! Just jump! Attack!
I'm sounding the alarm.
Hey, Joe! Joe!
密告者が出たぞ。決行時間を繰り上げる。突撃ラップと同時にハットに火をつけろ。
Yeah, I've called out the guards. Just hold the fort while I go down to the gates. All right?
Yeah, all right.
Sir, bit of trouble down at the quarter guard, sir. I'm just going down to investigate.
What sort of trouble?
Very agitated Jap prisoner. Enough trouble for Private Murray to fire warning shots.
One Jap. And you need a whole army to handle him. I'll send the guards back to bed. Captain, you take Davidson and Riley down to quarter guard and sort this prisoner out.
Yes, sir. Riley, Davidson, fetch the prisoner.
Smith, see if you can rouse Lieutenant Shevkov.
Yes, sir.
What the hell did you sound?
bloody ball! Bloody thing!
Hold your fire! Okay.
Right? Hold on, Mick. We'll fix you up.
Leave it! We've got to get Hoogie back.
行くぞ。はい。よし。銀次さん、行きましょう。分かった。早く行け。ここ動くなよ。今後祈る。またどっかで会おう。
Sergeant Davidson, sir. Yeah?
It's Hook and Doyle, sir. Down at the Vickers gun. Japs overran them.
Get the bodies down to the RAP.
Sir?
Don't lower your guard, lads!
Ah! Stop shooting! Enough!
wish to negotiate!
Stay where you are!
We've had enough! My men! Finish!
Honey, shh. Go back to sleep, darling.
映画だとここで列車に飛び乗って逃げるなんてことなんだけどな。実際やってみたらどこ行くんだ？ここがいい。俺はここで死ぬ。おい、中、夜明けまでにもっと先進めるぞ。俺はここに残る。
大丈夫ですよ。記者が来たら前もって音が聞こえますから。なるほどな。
なあ、中、もし夜のうち記者来なかったらさ、また明け方俺たちと一緒に先進むか。ああ。よし、やった。じゃあ今夜はここで寝よう。
So the whole area will have to be combed thoroughly. Each of you will be responsible for the men in your search party. Captain MacDonald will complete the briefing.
As of 15 minutes ago, there are a total of 197 Japanese prisoners still unaccounted for. We've had search parties out since the early hours, covering the area immediately around the camp, and more prisoners are being brought in all the time. But reports of sightings would seem to indicate that most of the prisoners are in the regions north of the camp, here and there. Lieutenant Thompson from the training camp has his trainees on standby, and you will each take out a small group of heavily armed men.
Sir, our trainees, they're not fully trained with weapons, sir.
All they have to do is hold the rifle and pull the trigger. I'm sure they can manage that. Each group will have the use
Permission
of one...
to speak, sir.
Yes, Sergeant?
Sir, in my opinion, if you arm untrained men, you're asking for trouble.
Thank you for that, Sergeant. You will each take
Nobody
out...
was very interested in my opinion last night either when I told you there was going to be trouble.
That's enough, Sergeant.
Just a moment, Captain. What's he saying, Major?
He's saying that I had warning, sir. He felt very strongly last night that something was going to happen. I wouldn't listen.
Go on, Sergeant.
So last night we saw what can happen when men panic. The Japs don't have weapons. Some have baseball bats, a few of them have knives, but have you seen them today? They're beaten men. There's no fight left in them. If we send out untrained men, boys, with guns against them, I reckon we're asking for more of the same, only worse.
You're suggesting we send unarmed men out against the enemy?
I'm suggesting we behave like human beings.
I don't think this is the time for a philosophical debate. I think the best solution is for trained men to carry arms and junior trainees to carry bayonets only. I'm sure that trained soldiers will be discriminating in the use of arms. We want no more bloodshed here.
So?
Bloody hell!
Oh, Stan, you're all right.
Yeah, that's the closest I've come to being hurt. You could have killed me.
Japs on the loose out there.
How many times have I got to tell you they won't hurt you and the kids unless they see a gun pointed at them?
Stop treating me like a child! Bert Rusden came over and told me about the breakout, and I've been worried sick. How bad is it at the camp?
Very bad. Hundreds have been killed.
Hundreds? Oh, you mean the Japs?
Oh, that's all right, is it?
They were escaping, weren't they?
At first. Look, I know it's difficult to understand. Some of them I regarded as my friends. There's one bloke there I felt closer to than anyone else at the camp. Now I don't know whether he's dead or alive. We were enemies in New Guinea. Mick and I fought him.
Is he the one that shot Mick?
I know it sounds crazy. We were enemies up there, but here it seems...
Stan, you're losing your senses. Don't you listen to the news? You should know what they're capable of. Seeing them every day has given you a false sense of security. You're fooling yourself. Surely after last night you've realised you can't trust them.
Gotta go. Truck's waiting at the gate.
Sarge!
Come on, fall in. Don't touch your bayonets. Put that away. Just take it easy. Stay behind me. Can you handle this?
Yes, Sarge. Now, don't do anything unless I say so.
Right.
Stay here. Mr. Okamura. Come on, let's go. Junji Hayashi.
This way! Hey!
Where the hell have the others got to?
They're just moving around the hill.
Now I want us to skirt around here to the other side of this hill now, all right?
Help, sir! Help!
Hey! Stay back, you little bastards! Stay back! Don't come any closer!
How many of them are there?
3, I think, sir.
Where's the other boy?
Where is he, mate? Where the hell is he?
You all stay here.
Chaps, sir! Lots of them! Around the corner!
You go back with the other lads. Come with me. It's all over. Come in truck. Come on. No one's gonna hurt you.
Where are your passengers? Got off on foot. They told me to wait here, Sergeant.
Look quickly, sir! Sir, it's Captain MacDonald, sir. The Japs have got him. Down there, sir. Hurry.
Just up ahead, sir.
He's dead.
sir.
仲間が大勢死んでったっていうのにお前もと帰ってきた。恥ずかしいことだな。とりあえず責任は俺が取るつもりだ。
何言ってんだ。なんであんたが責任を負わなきゃならねえんだ。罰せられなきゃならねえのはあの野郎だ。
綺麗ですね。
あ
あれ。
ああ、見える。なんだろうあれ。
さあ。
敵だ。
何もしてなかったのに。
収容所には戻れませんね。
食い物だ。よかったですね、先生。
Don't move! All right. Don't move and everything will be all right. Don't make me shoot and everything will be fine. Now, you two, sit down. Come on, sit down slowly.
座ろう。
撃たれますよ。
いいからここは奴の言うこと聞こう。
Pete, you go up the house, tell your mother what's happened. Tell her to telephone the prisoner of war camp. All right, you understand?
Yes, Dad.
Off you go, son. Be quick.
どうしますか。
わからん。
彼と話をしてみてくださいよ。もしかしたら逃がしてくれるかも。
無駄だよ。
でも座っててもしょうがないでしょう。
Stop that jabbering.
Excuse me. Is this yours? We do not want to end up like this. Stop! No!
Sit down. Sit. Sit.
私は死ぬのが怖かったんです。
you to stay inside.
Ruby's lost. Someone's taken her.
I told you I don't want you wandering around outside.
Mama!
You heard me. Inside, in your room with your sisters. Now! Everything all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. Oh, Sal.
Let's not think of it when what goes in there. Mum will kill you. What are you doing here? Where's Booby? She better be all right, Mr. Earl. You've had it. She's bleeding. What have you done to her? Oh, Jack, it's your blood.
I know you. I saw you when I was walking by the river.
You're a Jap.
Yes.
Why don't you come home with us and Nobby can fix you up?
No. No, I don't think...
Uncle Stan's there too.
Uncle Stan?
Come on, hurry up.
How are you going? Where's Shirley? Rabbit's missing.
How long's she been gone?
She was here when you arrived. She lost a favourite doll, the one you gave her for Christmas. She's gone out the window.
Let's go have a look.
Sir, look!
Hurry up! Come on!
Oh, my God.
Junji! Sally, no! It's Junji.
I'm sorry for the trouble.
It's not your fault.
Please. Greetings to you, my beloved wife, Hiroko. I am sitting in a cave, pursued by those who would kill me. Even if they failed, and I live, I cannot see how I can return to be your husband, or the father of our child. But I hope that this diary finds you, so that you may know the journey I have traveled. Our child was just a swelling of your belly when we parted. Now it must be growing and finding its way in the world. I have but one desire for it. If our child is a boy, do not let them take him to be a soldier. Do anything to prevent it. Tell lies. Hide him in the attic. Poke his eyes out with a needle. Anything, but do not let him follow his father. Wishing you a good life. Junji Hayashi, 5th August, 1944.